Scotty and Reese were just in here and they said, if they couldn't win, obviously they would want you guys to win. So just what did you feel was the difference today tennis-wise? Your coaches were kind of in here earlier and they said that, say when Serena and Venus play each other, like sometimes it can be awkward, but that there was no awkwardness between the four of you. So I guess what were your just takeaways on the match?
I mean, it was a really great match. We play them every day in practice, and obviously this didn't feel like practice. It's a little bit of a different environment, and I wouldn't say awkward is the right word. Personally, probably just sad for me because I have an older sister, and we grew up playing each other, and I hated winning and I hated losing. And these girls are my sisters. If it's not like a parent by the team championship, we obviously love each other so much and play for each other. And I guess having Carson out there, it definitely helps doubles, not having to play like one-on-one. I've had to play her in the fall. Cried a lot, and so playing your friends, it's not easy, but we know that at the end of the day, like, they want the best for us. We're all flying home together, and it's gonna be wake up tomorrow morning and go get Jordan tattoos together because we won the team championship. No, literally.
Was that a bet you guys made with each other, a promise?
Yeah, we all just said, like, if this is the year, or the year that we do it, we're all getting matching tattoos, so.
Coach included.
Yes.
Did you say a Jordan tattoo?
It's like a 23.
Because it's your Jordan?
Dash 23, yeah.
23, yeah. But yeah, I would agree with Fee. I think it's not awkwardness. It's just kind of like it's more like self-imposed. It wasn't towards the other team, the other two, because we love them. It's just like kind of, we had to keep reminding ourselves to play the ball, and just kind of focusing on ourselves because like we don't even need to, like, we know each other's games inside and out. So I think like it literally could have gone either way. I mean, it was 11-9, so I'm like super happy for them, and I like at the end of the day, either way, like we said yesterday, we're gonna be happy no matter what.
Another thing your coach said when he was in here was that when you guys broke up for the good of the team event, and then now you kind of reunited. How hard was it or was it hard to buy into that? Having been familiar, and then now you're going to do something new to try and achieve the collective goal.
I mean, I think it was definitely a big change, and it wasn't a change that we had planned for a long time. So we had a couple days to decide, and we decided ultimately to go with the new teams. But I think it was really impressive the way everyone bought into the new teams, the new pairings, because everyone plays differently, and you have to play a different way. But I think Coach was telling us it definitely benefited us. I got so much better playing with Scotty. She got so much better playing with Abby, and I think in the end, it's definitely not something you traditionally see, but I think it helped us both a ton. And coming in here with expectations, but not really expectations, and we were just kind of playing super free, and we both learned a lot from those different pairings.
Yeah, Carson said it really eloquently. I second everything she said. Coach really just, when he first introduced the doubles pairings, like she said, it was kind of last minute, and he actually sent out, what was it, like a forum or?
Yeah, like an anonymous
vote.
Yeah.
So he really does care about our input. He asks us all the time, every day, like how we're doing, what's going on, and he cares about us as people more than players. And so he wanted our input whether or not we were okay with the doubles. And so the anonymous vote, we all said yes. And so going in team first mentality, and like Carson said, I feel like playing with Abby and her playing with Scotty, it is insane. Like we were all kind of laughing about it last night, having dinner together before, that we've all played with Scotty. I played with her last year. Cars played with her last week, and now Reese is playing with her. So, we all just are so familiar with each other. But I feel like, switching it up before the team obviously benefited us. And then coming back together, I feel like Carson and I have never played better doubles.
And the last thing for me, how do you feel your games complement each other when you play together?
I mean, I love the baseline and kind of hate the net, and Carson has the best hands in college tennis. So watching her, my main goal is just, Coach always looks at me and he's like, just set Carson up. And I'm like, that's all I want to do. So when I don't follow through or anything, and then she gets, kind of hit at net, it hurts me. And so I'm like, I have to hit the ball so hard and deep. So then Carson gets an opportunity to cross, and what she does is it's so fun to watch from the baseline.
I would totally agree. I think Fee is so fearless from the baseline, and I get so many opportunities at the net. So I think it's the perfect, when I'm at the net and she's the baseline, that's our strongest position, and we're always trying to strive to be in that position. But I also think I've learned so much from being her partner, being so decisive from the baseline, hitting your targets. And I think I think it goes the other way around. She tells me it does, but
I've
we kinda
never
learn
made
from
more
each other.
volleys. She's taught me how to volley for sure.
So you guys are both American. You won the NCAA doubles championship. You may get an invitation, wild card invitation, to play in the U.S. Open women's doubles. Just talk a little bit about how you feel if that invitation comes and you get to play the Billie Jean King National Tennis Center in New York.
I mean, I think we're both kind of just like in like a really big disbelief.
Yeah.
We were talking about it on the way over. It's just like not like something you ever think is going to happen to you, and I mean, after such a long week of tennis last week, it's kind of like, it's like a battle against your body. So even just making it this far, we were happy about. So I think we're both just kind of really excited if we get that opportunity, and we're just gonna take it as it comes, I guess.
That would be absolutely incredible. I want to go to New York with Carson. Like, that'd be so fun.
Have you guys ever played at U.S. Open in juniors, or ever been as a fan, or?
I've been as a fan.
I played for juniors 1 year. I won hard courts and got a wild card into junior US Open, and it was so much fun. Lost first round, had the best time.
Okay.
I guess one final question for me, UNC's, historic in titles, to be able to be part of the history making for tennis for UNC, what is that gonna mean for you guys? It may not hit you yet, but sometimes it's 2-3 years down the road that you guys started a legacy where coach is saying to you, it's taken a while to get there, but it's a special group that did it.
Yeah, I mean, this team really is special. Like, they're my best friends on and off the court, and I don't think any group, teams, coaches, staff, family, honestly, I mean, I'm close with all of my teammates' parents and siblings, and, like half of us live together, and I feel like if any team was going to do it, it was going to be this one, and I know we all really, really, really wanted it for coaches, and especially our team captain, Sophia Patel, who graduated and sadly left yesterday and said it was the worst day of her life. So we love them.
Yeah, I just think being a part of such a strong institution athletically, and just one that gives so much support to their athletes, is a blessing regardless of any outcome. And I also think just like when I'm graduated, coming back as an alumni, like it's gonna feel so awesome, and hopefully we can come back and get as crazy as our alumni were getting for us in the crowd. And I think it's just super special, and I don't think it's going to really hit us until, I don't know when it's going to hit us, honestly, but I just think there's not really a word to describe it. It's just like an awesome feeling, and I guess it's kind of why we're called the University of National Champions.
We did it.
But yeah, it's really cool, and having every other team on campus be so good at everything definitely motivates us to try and keep up, so.
Awesome, congrats guys.
Thank you.